Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa. The Dordt Defender women's basketball team, a 74-61 win over the Morningside Mustangs here this evening in GPAC women's basketball play. And all but one game in the conference have gone final. Still waiting on Concordia and Hastings to make it a final. Dakota Wesleyan defeats Waldorf 97-35. It was Doane over Midland 77-39. Dordt over Morningside 74-61. Briar Cliff a 79-70 winner over the Northwestern Red Raiders. And Hastings defeats Concordia. Concordia leading Hastings 83-77. So 83-77 Concordia up with under a minute to go in that contest. And I am joined for our post-game comments. Have to see if Miley can hear me. Can you hear me all right? Miley Zomer, a freshman from Rock Valley, Iowa, joins me for the post-game show. A former Rocket, right?
Yep.
Rock Valley, not that far from Dordt. I'm going to start with what brought you to Dordt, Miley, before we get to the contest tonight. What brought you to Dordt?
I would say, well, when I went on my tour and then I talked to my teammates and I talked to Harmson and the other coaches and stuff, it just felt like I found my people in a way. And the teammates were really great. They were one of my selling points, and they took me in and talked to me, and the program's obviously great and stuff, but the people are greater, I think.
Tonight, what's your role with the team right now? How would you describe your role right now?
So I would say I'm a rebounder, a defender, defend the ball well, and they've been telling me to be more aggressive with shooting and such, but that'll come as it is, but yeah.
Since Christmas, it feels like you've gained a little bit of confidence. Are you feeling more confident? Is the game simplifying for you maybe from what it was early in the year?
Yeah, I think so. And then when I just play with my teammates more in practice, that helps a lot. And they just encourage me the whole time. So I think that's where I get some of my confidence too, is from them and the coaches.
You got banged up a little bit at the beginning of the year, right? Did you have an ankle injury or something you were dealing with?
Sprained my ankle,
okay.
Yep.
And that probably slowed you up a little?
Yeah, I was out for 2 weeks or so, yeah. Could have been worse though, so.
Right. What's the adjustment to college basketball? What's the biggest thing? Is it the speed? Is it the strength? Is it yes to both of those? Is it something else? What's the biggest adjustment?
I would say it's definitely the strength. The girls everyone's good in college basketball and stuff like that. Your opponents are good. I think that's a big one. And then also just mentally, just being present in everything, knowing everything. I think that's a big thing too.
Tonight's game with Morningside, what was the scouting report? What were you going to try to take away from them this evening?
Volgerson, we were going to try taking away her, not let her get down in the post. She's a great player, so we were just trying to keep the ball away from her and don't let them get open threes in our gym. So.
Sounds good. Miley, it's a pleasure to have you come up and visit with me.
Yes, thank you.
I try to be easy on you, so hopefully you'll come back again.
Yep.
But go enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll see you again on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
That's Miley Zomer. She is a freshman from Rock Valley. And we've got a few minutes to go, and Coach Bill Harmson's going to slide over and have a seat as well as the Defenders and Morningside Mustangs concluding play in women's basketball. And I'm going to check on that Hastings-Concordia game, see if it has gone final, and it has. Concordia, an 83-77 winner over the Broncos. So Concordia is now 10-2, along with Dakota Wesleyan. Hastings falls to 8-4, and you are beginning to see some separation. And we'll go over those standings after we visit with Coach Bill Harmson. And Coach Harmson, team needed a little jolt this evening. Got down 11-1, but then responded pretty well after getting down by 11-1.
Yeah, we went on a 14-0 run to end the quarter. This is one of those games, Mike, where we knew, as a coaching staff, we knew it was going to be tough, and they're a great team, and And I'm not going to say that we kind of got dumbed down, because I thought that we practiced well over the last couple weeks, but boy, we just had a hard time pushing the go button and the start button tonight, and then we had a really difficult time maintaining our foot on the gas, and I don't know if that's some fatigue, I don't know if that's some sickness that we're trying to get rid of, because I think all of our girls are really starting to feel better. But you know, in the fourth quarter, we just kind of limped to the end, and you don't want to have that happen at home, and I know the girls take a lot of pride in how they play, and so we'll go back, we'll take a look at why and how, and you got to tip your hat to Morningside too. Defensively, they're really good, and they forced us into a lot of situations we didn't want to be in, and when the opportunities came to make plays, you know, sometimes we did and sometimes we didn't, and so we did a great job of getting to the offensive board. I thought in the first half against them, you know, we did a pretty nice job of taking care of the ball. But yeah, it's one of those games you play at home. You got to protect your home court, and we did that tonight.
I'm going to ask you a more general question here, and I'm just curious because I'm always interested to hear on recruiting and what you're looking for in players. I'm going to throw Miley Zomer out there as a question, all right, as an example. What did you see, or what drew you to her in terms of a freshman post player? What did you see as a high school player that you said, okay, she can maybe do this?
Yeah, first of all, she's a tremendous person and a tremendous leader, all right? And I've been able to watch Miley play, you know, throughout her entire high school career, and just watching her continue to improve on the basketball court. And she has some of those intangible things, Mike. She has great hands, she has great feet. She just has to learn how to play with physicality and speed, and I think she probably would have been playing a little more for us already, but she sprained her ankle earlier in the season. And so Miley is a tremendous, tremendous teammate. She's a tremendous communicator, and to be able to see her have success the way she did tonight, and the minutes that she played were very valuable for us. She's just going to keep getting more and more comfortable.
One other thing, do you feel she came in, got an offensive rebound, extended the possession,
you bet,
and it felt like some other players picked up on that.
You bet.
And just like shooting can be contagious, being a little more aggressive on the boards can be contagious.
Yep.
Did you sense that as well?
I did, and just those effort plays. And I was saying to our coaches, you know, at the end here that, you know, we didn't do a very good job of controlling the things we can control. Well, Miley did. And Miley played with such tremendous effort tonight. She played with tremendous poise, I thought. And to have a freshman come out and do that in an environment like this, man, it's just the beginning, I think, for Miley.
I'll let you go. Doan coming up on Saturday, and they got you the first time around down there. They come here to the DeWitt, and this conference race not loosening up at all. You've got a one-game lead right now, and for all intents and purposes, it looks like this is one that's going to stretch into February.
It will, without question. And, you know, I think Doan's a tough matchup for us. We knew that the first time we played them. But we'll play better on Saturday. We'll play better on Saturday than what we did here tonight. And we just got to get into the flow and the rhythm of competing against some really great teams. And that's what's going to happen the rest of the year, Mike.
Coach, I will let you go. Thanks for coming up.
Awesome. Thank you.
That is Coach Bill Harmson. And we're going to keep it right here, and we will get into the men's pregame show as the Dordt Defenders. This is the Wireless World pregame show. The Morningside Mustangs come in 12-5 overall, 9-1 of the conference. Their wins in league play are over Dakota Wesleyan 81-75, Mount Marty 86-63, Waldorf 104-84, Northwestern 96-93 in overtime. Briarcliff 77-63, Doan 85-73, Mount Marty 76-54, Concordia 91-87, Hastings 80-71. Their lone loss, wouldn't you know it, to the Midland Warriors 92-82. Morningside averages 84 points per game. They give up 72 points per contest. I had a typo in my pregame. 42, that is incorrect. They outshoot teams from the floor 43 to 36%. That is on three-pointers. Rebounds, dead even at 31 apiece. Turnovers, dead even at 13 apiece. Dan Brocale leads the team with 16.8 points per game. Caleb Dreckman, 15.5. Alex Wilcoxon, 15 points per game. Caden Van Riggenmorter, 12.8 points per game and 4.5 rebounds in his freshman campaign. For the Dordt defenders, 10-8 overall, 5-5 of the conference. They have wins over Briarcliff, 90-61 in league play. Dakota Wesleyan, 77-69. Concordia, 84-71. Waldorf, 103-79. Dakota State, they have losses to Mount Marty, 84-71. Northwestern, 92-79. Doane, 79-77. Hastings, 81-79. And Midland, 89-85. Those three most recent losses, very narrow losses, and that is the difference between the defenders being right in the middle of the hunt and standing 5-5 in the conference instead. Dordt averages 87 points per game, give up 79. They out-rebound teams 36-31, convert 52% of their field goals, and allow opponents to make 47%. Dordt commits 13 turnovers, and they force 11, so they are 2 to the negative there. They're led by Connor Milliken, 17.3 points per game, 5.8 rebounds. Ty Vanessen, 12.9 points per game, 7 rebounds. Jake Proctor, 11.7 points per game, 2.9 rebounds. Judson Henkel, 11.3 points per game, and 5 rebounds. Morningside trailed Hastings 33-31 at halftime, outscored the hosts 49-38 in the second half on the way to an 80-71 win. Brocale had 16 points and 5 rebounds. Caden Van Riggenmorter had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Will Coxon had 12 points and 7 rebounds with 7 assists. The defenders had a tough stretch in the first half, got down to Midland 45-30 at halftime, climbed the hill all game long, couldn't quite get to the top of it. They're led by Connor Melikins, 22 points, 6 rebounds. Judson Henkel at 16 points. Stephen Polachek had 15 points and 3 rebounds. Jake Proctor had 11 points. Ty Vanessen had 10. Here then are your starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for the Dordt defenders, it'll be number 2, Connor Milliken, a 6-foot junior from Springfield, Nebraska, averages 17.3 points per game. Stephen Polachek is a 6'1 sophomore from Bellevue, averaging 8.1 points per game. Number 12 is Judson Henkel, a 6'9 freshman from Janesville, 11.3 points per game. Ty Vanessen, 6'5 senior Sheldon, 12.9 points per outing. Jake Proctor, 6'3 junior Heston, Kansas, 11.7 points per game. For the Mustangs, 6'4 senior from Papillion, Nebraska, Daniel Brocale, 16.8 points per game. Caleb Dreckman, 6'7 senior, Lamar's, Iowa, 15.5 points per outing. Alex Wilcoxon, 6'1 sophomore from Gretna, Nebraska, averaging 15 points per game. Number 24, 6'4 freshman from Hull, Caden Van Riggenmorter, averaging 12.8 points per game. And number 33, Tyson Odvity, a 6'8 freshman from Omaha, Nebraska, averaging 9.4 points per game. Ty Vanessen snaps it into the corner. Three-pointer on the way for Stephen Polachek. And Stephen Polachek makes it 3-0 with a left corner triple. The Dordt defenders trail 3-0. 3-0 our score. Van Riggenmorter with it out front. Goes over to Brocale. Brocale with it. Comes back left wing. This is Wilcoxon. Alex Wilcoxon back to Van Riggenmorter. Van Riggenmorter corner 3. Left corner good. Caden Van Riggenmorter ties it at 3-3. So 3-3 our score. Right side pass, Polachek. Polachek swings it left side. Gets it back over to Proctor. Proctor, Vanessen. Vanessen into the right corner. This is Polachek. Polachek to Proctor. Proctor to Milliken. And Milliken can't handle the pass from Proctor. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the defenders. It'll be Morningside basketball. Wilcoxon in between, and we'll bring it up the floor. That's Alex Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon passes left wing. Odvity. Odvity. Roll it right side. This is Dreckman. Dreckman back to the basket. Back to Brocale. Brocale 3. Too strong off the glass. No good. Rebound Odvity. Odvity back to Brocale. Brocale 2-point bucket. Good. Brocale with the 2-point basket. And the Mustangs lead at 5-3. 5-3 our score. Proctor. Proctor with it on the right wing. Proctor out front it goes. Back to Vanessen. Vanessen on the right-hand side picks up the dribble. Goes back over to Proctor. Proctor, Vanessen. Vanessen off balance shot, and he's bodied out by Daniel Brocale, and Brocale whistled for the personal foul. It's foul number 1 on him. And it'll be Dordt basketball. Right side of the lane as we face the hoop, throwing it in will be Milliken. Milliken gets it into Vanessen. Vanessen with the basketball. Vanessen curl to Milliken. Milliken unable to knock down the runner. And the rebound is controlled by Morningside. Alex Wilcoxon into the paint. Throws it underneath. Shot blocked, but Odvody gets it back. Odvody with a 2-point basket. And the defenders trail 7-3. So Odvody makes it 7-3. Morningside in front early. They get it down low. Hankel. Hankel, they bring the double team. Lost it. Throws it back out to Polacek. 15 to shoot. Polacek in between the circles. Polacek has it tapped away. Right side Milliken. Milliken spins. He's in the paint. 7 to shoot. Milliken, tough shot over the top of Dreckman, no good. Rebound taken away by Wilcoxon. Alex Wilcoxon with a basketball. He drives up the floor. The slip to Odvody. Odvody misses. Too strong with the right hand. Rebound taken away Polacek. Polacek, back it goes. Milliken, Polacek, Proctor, left wing. They feed it down low. Underneath it goes from Hankel to Vanessen. Vanessen with a 2-point bucket. And the defenders trail 7-5. 7-5 our score. With it out front, they go back to Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter right side Brocale. Brocale 3, good. Brocale with the 3-point basket. It's 10-5. Right side it goes Hankel. Hankel gives it up. Proctor. Proctor with it. Proctor into the paint. Can't get any room to work. Comes back to Polacek. Polacek, Vanessen. Vanessen with it on the right-hand side. 13 to shoot. Vanessen down to the baseline. Dordt down 5. 16-19 remaining in the first half. They go to Proctor. Proctor 5 to shoot. Proctor trying to get into the paint. Muscles it up in the tree. Shot is good. Jake Proctor with a 2-point bucket. Dordt trails 10-7. 10-7 our score. Right side pass to Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter right side. Wilcoxon. Alex Wilcoxon. Back to Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter another 3. Good. Caden Van Regenmorter with 6, and the defenders trail 13-7. Back the other way. Milliken missed it. Muscles it up on the offensive rebound. Connor Milliken with a 2-point basket. And the defenders trail 13-9. 13-9. Defenders down. Morningside with the basketball. Not many stoppages in this one so far. Corner triple, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Dordt down 4. Pass goes back to Vanessen. Vanessen spins at the free throw line, working against Odvody. Goes back to Milliken. 18 to shoot. Milliken double team. Brocale takes it away. And Daniel Brocale with a right-handed layup. So Brocale with the right-handed layup on the steal. And the defenders trail 15-9. Next dead ball will have a timeout. Haven't had many stoppages. I remember 1 or 2. Hankel backing his way in. Nothing there. Back over to Vanessen. Vanessen, Proctor. Proctor, 3, good. Jake Proctor with a 3-point bucket. Dordt trails 15-12. 15-12 our score. Van Regenmorter, by the way, 49% 3-point shooter. 36 of 73 so far this year. He's made it first 2 tries here this evening. Odvody comes back right side. Dreckman 3, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Right side Milliken. Dordt with the basketball. Down 15-12. Stephen Polacek 3, good. Stephen Polacek ties it at 15-15 after the head fake and the 3-pointer. 15-15 our score. 14:05 remaining in the first half. Morningside basketball. This is Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon passes, ball deflected, and it's last touched by Proctor, and we have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders. The Dordt Defenders and Morningside Mustangs tied 15-15. Racehorse basketball and very little stoppage in play in the first 6 minutes and 8 seconds of this one. We had one foul call in that string, and now the Mustangs have it after the media timeout. Wilcoxon will put up the three, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Asa Rogasic. Rogasic with the basketball. Right side Proctor thought about the rhythm three, instead puts up the transition three, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Morningside. Mustang basketball, Brocale. Brocale, Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter gives it up, Dankla. Dankla on the cut, into the paint. Throws it right side, Wilcoxon. Shot no good. Rebound tipped, controlled by the Mustangs, and Brocale. Controlled by the Mustangs again. Shot no good by Brocale. And the rebound tapped out, taken away by Rogasic. Rogasic against Van Regenmorter, puts the shot up, no good. And the rebound taken away by Morningside. Rogasic trying to draw the contact, didn't get the call, and now the Mustangs have the basketball back. Van Regenmorter with it, comes back right side. This is Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon gives it up, Fitzy Grant. Fitzy Grant into the game at the last break as well. Got a little bit of a mismatch. They dump it off to Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter with 8, and the Defenders trail 17-15. Dordt hasn't led since it was 3-0. Van Essen, 20 to shoot, throws it. Scott back to the basket, faces up against Grant. Scott brings the double team. Back outside it comes Van Essen. Van Essen, top of the key three, good. Ty Van Essen knocks down the three. Dordt grabs the lead back at 18-17. 18-17, driving, right hand. Throw it into the corner. Three is up and good for Brocale. Brocale with 8. And the Defenders trail 20-18, and the Defenders very nearly throw it away. Morningside, Daniel Brocale up into the stands after that one. And the Defenders have the basketball. This is Tyson DeVries. DeVries, left side, Van Essen. Van Essen, rhythm three, good. Van Essen with a Defenders lead, 21-20. Made the comment on Saturday. He has turned into the player that the Defenders cannot go without having on the floor. Need him out there. With it on the right-hand side, Wilcoxon. They go to Fitzy Grant. Dordt works for the double team. Don't let him out. Kick it out, left side. This is Dankla. Dankla into the paint. Kick out pass. Comes back to Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon, free throw line jumper, too strong, no good. Rebound taken away by Van Essen. Hands it off to Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Jake gives it up to Scott. Dylan back to Rogasic. Rogasic might have gotten away with a carry. Comes back left side, Van Essen. Back to Proctor, looking for the backdoor cut. Jake will put up a three and wave off the triple. We've got a foul called on Van Regenmorter going through the screen. So Caden Van Regenmorter whistled for the personal foul. That's foul number 1 on the freshman. Asa Rogasic will go to the free throw. Asa Rogasic will inbound the ball in front of the Morningside bench. Reset the shot clock to 20. Van Essen will check out of the game. Henkel is back in. Henkel and Scott will play together. Proctor, Milliken, and Rogasic make up your backcourt. Proctor goes back over to Henkel. Henkel picks up the dribble back over to Scott. Dylan with it. 10:55 remaining. They throw it. Looking for Henkel. Top of the key. Rogasic driving in, and he won't get it off. Shot clock violation against the Defenders, and Morningside gets the ball back. Dordt leading 21-20 with 10:44 remaining here in the first half. So Morningside bringing the basketball up the floor. Pass goes over to Grant. Grant squares up against Henkel, 21 feet from the hoop. Goes top of the key, Brocale. Brocale, right side, Wilcoxon. Alex Wilcoxon into the paint. Off balance shot, no good. One of the foul call. Rebound taken away by the defenders. Ahead to Proctor, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. No, they'll say last touch by Morningside. And they will say last touch by the defenders. And Coach Brian Van Haften asking for an explanation. And they never actually signaled Morningside way to overrule the call. And up the Morningside Mustangs come with it. Left side pass, Odvody. Odvody with it. Odvody gets it in the paint. Back to the basket. Ball deflected out. Controlled by the Mustangs. They save it in. Van Regenmorter. 10 minutes remaining in the half. Pass goes left side. Odvody. Odvody, Van Regenmorter lost it. Milliken picks it up. They get it back. Van Regenmorter picks it up. Gets it to Odvody. Odvody with the 2-point bucket, and Morningside leads at 22-21. Right side pass, Milliken. Milliken, three, good. Connor Milliken with the three. He's got 5, and the defender lead is 24-22. Morningside basketball, Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter, another 3. His third 3 today, he's got 11. 25-24, Morningside leading. And the pass by Rogasic, taken away. Intended for Milliken. Alex Wilcoxon steps into the passing lane, takes it away, and Morningside has a 3-point lead again at 27-24. Rogasic back to Polacek. Polacek thought it was in, out of the hand. He was backpedaling. Missed it short, though, and here comes Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon looking down low, goes left side, Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter hasn't missed a shot yet. Comes back right side, Wilcoxon. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Skop. Skop gives it up to Milliken. Milliken with it. Right side, Rogasic. Asa, 3, good. Asa Rogasic ties it at 27 all. 27-27 our score. Morningside with the basketball. Next dead ball will have a timeout. Morningside driving in, and there's your dead ball. Asa Rogasic is going to be called for a foul on the ball. It's foul number 1 on him. Team foul number 1 against the defenders. Just 3 fouls called so far in this one. We're deadlocked. 27-27. 8:25 left to go in the first half. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Morningside's Alex Wilcoxon inbounds to Grant. We've got a hand check called on Connor Milliken. That's foul number 1 on him. Team foul number 2 on the defenders. So the defenders whistled for the foul, their second of the half. Pass goes into Grant. Grant, round the horn they go, back over to Dreckman. Dreckman, right-hand side, Wilcoxon backing it out. He'll drive in. Dordt digs down on the double team. Dreckman's pass into the corner. 3 as the shot clock expires, no good. Rebound taken away by Grant. Grant now fires it to the wing. Tipped and controlled Morningside. Dankla picks up that's Drackman. They get it to Odvody. Odvody, shot blocked by Henkel, and the rebound taken away by the defenders. Coming back the other way, this is Milliken. Proctor with it on the left side. Throw it inside to Henkel. Henkel double team, gets it away. Vanessen, layup good. Vanessen with 10, and we have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. We'll be back with more in 30 seconds.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Caden Van Regenmorter will inbound the basketball. Dordt leading 29-27. Dordt's had a couple of leads. 3-0, 21-20, 24-22, and now 29-27. Dordt showing his own. Van Regenmorter picked up his dribble. He throws it left corner. Alex Wilcoxon into the paint. Back outside it comes. Brocale, Van Regenmorter back to Brocale. Brocale, three, good. Daniel Brocale, right around a 50% three-point shooter as well. He's got 11, and the defenders trail 30-29. Morningside so far 6 of 13 on three-pointers. Half of their shots have been three-pointers. Into the paint is Henkel. Henkel, short shot in the paint, good. Judson Henkel with a two-point bucket. Dordt regains the lead, 31-30. 6:38 and counting. First half. Pass left side, Drackman, three, good. Caleb Drackman with a left wing three. Morningside with 7 made threes so far. Dordt also with 7 made threes. Dordt trails 33-31. Vanessen shot no good. There for the putback, though, is Judson Henkel. Henkel with 4, and we're tied at 33 apiece. Henkel with a putback of the missed shot. On the right-hand side, Drackman with it on the wing. 6:05 left to play in the first half. Ball deflected. Last touch by Milliken. It will be Morningside basketball in front of the Dordt bench. Right near the DU Cross logo on that side of the floor. Right in front of J.D. Bohr, assistant coach. Dylan Scott guarding the inbounds pass. Throw it right side. Comes back to Van Regenmorter over the top, Fitzy Grant, and it's poked away by Jake Proctor. Grant is a sophomore from Sioux City. Milliken will check out of the game. Rogasic and DeVries check in. Also checking out Polacek. Here comes Van Regenmorter in the paint. Double team. Comes back left side. Three, good. Three-pointer, Wilcoxon, he's got 5. And the defenders trail 36-33. Answering with a 3, no, Rogasic. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It'll be Morningside basketball. So the Mustangs get it back and a chance to build on the 3-point lead. 5.5 left to go in a fast-moving first half. Morningside basketball, Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon comes back right side, Drackman. Drackman lost it on the way up, but a foul called. It's going to go on the defenders and Jake Proctor. Proctor whistled for the personal, his first. Throwing the ball in for the Mustangs will be Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon, they get it to Brocale. Brocale working against Vanessen, and who's the foul going to be on? Vanessen whistled for the personal foul. That's his first, team foul number 4 on the defenders. Van Regenmorter to Brocale. Brocale back to Wilcoxon. Alex Wilcoxon Goes to Van Regenmorter, around the horn. Grant lefty three, hangs on the rim and falls through. Fitzy Grant with the three-point bucket, and the defenders trail 39-33. Now Dordt needs a basket. 5 minutes left to go in the half. DeVries with the basketball. Comes back over to Proctor. Proctor to Tyson DeVries. Right side Rogasic. Rogasic turns on the Jets, lost it. Ball deflected. Brocail's going to pick up the cheapie. Slam dunk. Brocail with 13, and the defenders have surrendered an 8-0 run. 41-33, Morningside leads. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
Find a project that applies to your local context, that helps you as a teacher in your classroom, and do a deep dive on it. Like, we're always trying to be like, what does this have to do with the place in which you serve?
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Well, rough stretch for the defenders, and they can't allow Morningside to run away and hide with this one like Midland did on Saturday. Similar point of the game. With the basketball is Vanessen. Vanessen comes back to Milliken. Milliken, left side, Rogasic. Rogasic backs it out. 12 to shoot. Back over to Proctor. Proctor blocked. Takes it in now with the left hand. Missed it, no good, but a foul on the play. Jake Proctor will go to the free throw line and he will shoot two. So Jake Proctor will shoot 2 free throws. These are the first free throws shot by either team. 4:17 left to go in the half. First free throw by Jake, up and through. He's got 3. That's what I have him for at least. I missed one somewhere along the line. Thought he had a 3. So he's got 6. And now 7. Well, the run is over for the Mustangs. Now see if Dordt can string some stops together. Morningside has not committed a turnover yet this evening. Pass underneath Fitzy Grant, and Fitzy Grant's going to be called for a push off of Rogasic. So Grant whistled for the personal, his first, team foul number 4. His second, beg your pardon. So Grant checks out of the ball game with 2 personals. Well, these two teams look markedly different than the teams that played a overtime classic in the GPAC semifinals here at the DeWitt last year, which Morningside won. Lots of losses to graduation. Pass goes left side. This is Milliken. Milliken, Henkel. Henkel with the basketball back over to Proctor. Proctor at the top of the key. Weaves it back over to Rogasic. Rogasic with it, 12 to shoot. Right side pass, Milliken. Milliken, inside it goes Henkel. Henkel going to work. Henkel puts it up with the right hand, good. Judson Henkel with 6 points. And the defenders trail 41-37. Morningside basketball, Dreckman. Dreckman, right side, Dordt down 4. Free throw line jumper, good. For Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon with 7. And the Dordt defenders trail 43-37. Right side pass, Rogasic, as we approach the 3-minute mark of this one. Henkel, back it goes, Milliken. Milliken at the top of the key. Curling, here's Vanessen. Vanessen, Euro step. Shot with the right hand, good. Ty Vanessen with 12. Dordt trails 43-39. With it, left-hand side, Alex Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon lobs it in for Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter high off of the glass, good. Van Regenmorter with 13 first half points. He hasn't missed a shot yet in 5 attempts, that is. Dordt trailing 45-39. Pass goes into Henkel. Henkel unable to handle the pass from Van Essen. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the defenders. It'll be Morningside basketball. So Morningside gets it back on the turnover. And Van Regenmorter will bring it up the floor. Van Regenmorter, pass comes right side. Dreckman. Dreckman with it on the right wing. Caleb Dreckman backing it out. Guarded there by Henkel. Down to the baseline. Short shot, no good. Rebound taken away Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Proctor right side Van Essen. Van Essen with it. Back over to Proctor. Proctor top of the key. Milliken. Milliken, off balance shot, no good, but there for the rebound is Henkel, and Henkel is held on the play by Tyson Odvody. Odvody called for the personal, his first. Judson Henkel will shoot a pair of free throws. He's got 6 points so far. Henkel, 3 of 3 from the field so far. Dordt converting 60% of their field goals. Morningside converting 55%. Dordt 6 turnovers though, Morningside 1. Rebounds, Dordt has a 14-11 rebounding edge. Second free throw on the way for Henkel. Free throw is up, off the heel, no good. Dordt misses the opportunity to cut into the lead. 45-39 our score. With it, this is Denkla. Denkla on the wing. Denkla, Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon with the right hand, layup good. Alex Wilcoxon with a 2-point bucket. He's got 9, and the defenders trail 47-39. Back the other way, Connor Milliken with a 3. Dordt trails by 5. Dordt needed that one, down 47-42. They've trailed by as many as 8 today. Mustangs, they've trailed by 8 on 2 different occasions. Left-hand side, Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon into the free throw line. Comes back. Denkla shot no good. Rebound Henkel. Judson Henkel floats it over to Milliken. Milliken with the basketball. Proctor. Proctor gives it up. Left wing. They get it back to Van Essen. Van Essen on the left wing. Van Essen puts it on the deck. Comes back outside. Milliken. Milliken shot no good, but there for the rebound and the putback is Henkel. Henkel gets away with a foul on the rebound. He simply took the post player in front of him, moved him with his hands right in front of the official. No call came. And now Daniel Brocale trying to answer with a 3. Shot no good. Rebound taken away Henkel. Here come the defenders, down 47-44. And they can hold for the final shot if they want. See if they can hold on to it that long. Proctor with the basketball. And Proctor lost it. Taken away by Morningside. Back to Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter layup good. Caden Van Regenmorter with the 2-point bucket, and now a chance to extend the lead. Dordt had the ball with a chance to hold for the final shot of the half, down 3. And the words were no more than out of my mouth if they can hang on to it, and they didn't. And now Morningside with a chance for a 3-point play with 14.5 seconds remaining. 50-44 as Van Regenmorter makes the free throw. And now the defenders bring it up the floor. Proctor gets a ball screen. Proctor into the paint against Brocale. Shot hangs on the rim. Shot no good. Rebound tapped by Van Essen. No good. And we've hit halftime. Morningside 50. Dordt 44. You're listening to Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network, and we are going to keep it right here as the Dordt dance team will be performing here at halftime, so we will hang in and recap the first half of play while they perform, and then we will get into our halftime numbers, and we'll get to our highlights and all that good stuff. So first off, let's recap the first half. the defenders were down 3-0. Tied it at Morningside went on a 7-0 run to go up 7-3. Dordt tied it again at 15. Morningside got a basket back, and then at 18-17, the Dordt defenders led by 1. The defenders would lead by as many as 3. Morningside would lead by as many as 8. The most recent 8-point lead was at 47-39. They also led 41-33. Dordt had the basketball down 47-44. With about 30 seconds up to go in the half, looked like they were going to try to hold for the final shot of the half, but they turned it over at half. Morningside transitioned into an old-fashioned three-point play, and the Mustangs take a 6-point lead at the break, 50-44. The defenders led unofficially in the first half by Ty Van Essen with 12 points, while the Morningside Mustangs are led in the first half by Caden Van Regenmorter unofficially with 16 points, and I'm not sure that he missed a shot in the first half of play. We are at halftime. Morningside 50, Dordt 44. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at all the numbers plus the highlights from the first half of this one right after this 2-minute timeout.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
We are at halftime as the Dordt defenders tail the Morningside Mustangs in Great Plains Athletic Conference play, 50-44. And let's go ahead and run the Hague Health Center highlights while I go through the numbers. Hague Health Center probably serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. Defenders were able to stay in it for the most part with some pretty good shooting. Limited their turnovers, but they had some costly ones down the stretch. Dordt committed 7 turnovers in the first half. Morningside had 1. Morningside converted 20 of 37 shots from the floor. Dordt team 17 of 30. Dordt 8 for 13 from the three-point line. Morningside 9 for 17. Morningside 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Dordt 2 for 4. Dordt had an 18-12 rebounding edge. The defenders were led in the first half by Ty Van Essens, 12 points on 5 of 6 shooting. 8 points for Connor Milliken and Judson Henkel. 7 for Jake Proctor, 6 for Stephen Polacek, and 3 for Asa Rogasic, for their total of 44. For the Morningside Mustangs, Daniel Brocale with 15, Caden Van Regenmorter with 16. Van Regenmorter 6 for 6 overall, 3 for 3 from the floor, from the three-point line, I should say. Brocale 3 for 6 from the three-point line and 6 of 11 overall. Alex Wilcoxon 9 points, 3 for Caleb Dreckman, 4 for Tyler Advati, 3 for Fitzy Grant, 3 for Caleb Dreckman, for their total of 50. Judson Henkel with 6 rebounds, 3 for Connor Milliken, 4 for Jake Proctor. Judson Henkel and Ty Van Essen with 2 assists each. For the Mustangs, 3 rebounds each for Brocale and Wilcoxon. And Wilcoxon also had 3 assists, while Caleb Dreckman and Caden Van Regenmorter each had 2 assists. Brocale had 2 steals. 50-44, we are at halftime of this Great Plains Athletic Conference men's basketball game. Let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at the GPAC scores that we have at the moment right after this. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, we help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here for you. American Investment and Trust, managing change.
Hold off with the scores from the games in progress because none of them have reached halftime other than this one that you're listening to. We do have one final, so I'll tell you that one. Dakota Wesleyan defeated Waldorf in men's play 83-70. Earlier tonight in women's basketball, Dakota Wesleyan over Waldorf 97-35. Doane over Midland 77-39. It was Briarcliff over Northwestern in women's play 79-70 in Orange City. And it was Concordia over Hastings 83-77. Dordt down Morningside 74-61. Morningside a late rally in the fourth quarter to cut a 30-point lead in half. Dordt wins it by 13. Dordt 11-1 in the conference. Concordia and Dakota Wesleyan 10-2. Hastings and Briarcliff 8-4. Mount Marty 6-6, Morningside, Northwestern, and Doane all 5-7. The College of St. Mary 2-10, Midland 1-11, Waldorf 1-11. Coming up in basketball play on Saturday, Midland is at Waldorf, Doane is at Dordt, College of St. Mary is at Morningside, women's game only. Hastings is at Northwestern, Mount Marty is at Briar Cliff. And in a Sunday standalone game at the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota, Concordia is at Dakota Wesleyan. So both of those women's teams 10-2 heading into that play on Sunday at the Corn Palace. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at the halftime scores. We'll have some men's halftime scores to tell you about, and we will also fill you in on the Dordt calendar right after this 3-minute timeout.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Grain House, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lars, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
Here are the conference scores at halftime. Doane leads Midland 36-33. Hastings is up on Concordia 28-23. Northwestern leads Briar Cliff 54-35. And it was Dakota Wesleyan defeating Waldorf 83-70 in men's play earlier today. They got an hour earlier start at the Corn Palace today. Then Reagan Mortar with the basketball. He passes left-hand side, Dreckman. Dreckman with it on the wing, comes back right side, Brocale. Brocale over the top. And they're able to work the mismatch, and Tyson Odbody with the 2-point bucket. He's got 6. And the defenders trail 52-44. Henkel with his back to the basket, goes to Vanessen. Vanessen against Van Regenmorter. And comes back outside to Proctor. Proctor right side, Milliken. Milliken back to Vanessen. Vanessen over the basketball into the paint. 9 to shoot. Vanessen working against Van Regenmorter. 6 to shoot. And Vanessen, short jumper, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Morningside. It'll be Dordt basketball. So Dordt gets the ball back with 19:07 left to go in that game. 20 on the shot clock. Inbounding will be Milliken. Milliken triggering. And Milliken throws it away. Intended for Vanessen, and it goes out of bounds near midcourt. It will be Morningside basketball with the length of the floor in front of them. Nobody touched it inbounds, so that means Morningside gets the ball at the inbounds spot. And the Mustangs throw it in. Alex Wilcoxon on the feed to Van Regenmorter. Kick out back to Brocale. Brocale 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Henkel. Henkel ahead it goes to Milliken. Milliken back over right side Henkel. Henkel, Vanessen. Vanessen over the basketball on the wing. Ty over the basketball. Double teamed. Gets it back over to Henkel, and Henkel is fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on Alex Wilcoxon, and free throw time now for Judson Henkel. And that is one of those where if the shot goes in, probably ends up not being a foul call. As it is, the shot did not go in. They whistle the foul, and the defenders will send Judson Henkel to the free throw line. He makes the first one. He's now 1 of 3. Second free throw coming. Henkel's free throw is up. Hangs on the rim, falls out. Dordt trails 52-45. 7-point advantage for the Mustangs. Van Regenmorter with it, right side. Comes back on the wing to Dreckman. Dreckman with the basketball. Into the paint. Short jumper is good for Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon with 11. Defenders trail 54-45. This is Polacek. Polacek lost it, and it's taken away. Morningside works the trap. They get the steal. Wilcoxon on the layup. He's got 13. And the defenders trail 56-45. A double-digit lead for the Mustangs. Their biggest lead of the game so far. Henkel comes right side. Quick trigger for Milliken. Missed it. Shot. Rebound tapped. And controlled by Morningside. Now Morningside in transition. Left side Dreckman. Into the corner, Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter pass back to the perimeter. Taken away by Vanessen. Vanessen back to Milliken. Milliken, Polacek. Polacek, Proctor. Proctor, transition 3, no good. And the rebound cleared by Morningside. Morningside over the basketball. Morningside, they go to Wilcoxon. Alex Wilcoxon, three-pointer, good. Defenders are in trouble. They trail 59-45. Morningside has started the second half with a 9-0 run. This is Henkel. Henkel into the paint. Henkel going against Odvedy with the left hand. Good. Judson Henkel with 11. Dordt leads, trails 59-47. Brocale at the top of the key, guarded by Henkel. Tries to roll it inside. Instead goes to Van Regenmorter. Seal underneath. Odvedy. Odvedy, 2-point bucket. Good. He's got 8. And the defenders trail 61-47. Morningside has started the second half. Going to check their shooting percentage. 5 of 6 so far. Shot by Milliken, no good. Rebound taken away by the Mustangs and Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon, ball deflected and picked up by Polacek. Polacek, Proctor. Proctor into the paint. His shot no good, but there for the rebound. And we're going to have a technical foul call on Jake Proctor. So Polacek got the 2-pointer on the putback. And a technical foul called against Jake Proctor. His third foul of the day. So Wilcoxon will shoot 2. Free throw is up and good. Wilcoxon, an 81% free thrower. So it was 61-49. It's now 62-49, pending another free throw, 63-49. $18 points for Wilcoxon. Morningside will have the basketball, and this could be a pretty big swing. Proctor's going to check out of the game. Rogasic will check in. With 16:21 remaining, Dordt needs a spark. Morningside has started the half on a 13-5 advantage. They lead 63-49 right now, down to the baseline. Cut off, goes back right side, three-pointer up and through for Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon with the 3. He's got 21 now. And the defenders get it inside to Vanesson, and Vanesson is fouled on the play. That's going to go on Brocale. That's his second. So Wilcoxon averaging 15 points per game. He's a sophomore from Gretna. Morningside has gone to the Omaha area for a lot of their players, and it has paid pretty good dividends for them. They've had some good ones from the Omaha area last couple of seasons. It's shot in the paint, no good. Blocked. Milliken goes up for it, and Milliken comes away with it, and we've got a jump ball on the play. So on the alternating possession, it'll be Dordt basketball. Throwing it in will be Milliken as they wipe some of the moisture up off of the floor. Well, things have gotten away from the defenders here in the second half. They got to find a way to reel Morningside back in, trailing by 17. Unfortunately, this has become a trend for the defenders. Shot by Rogasic in the paint, missed it, no good. Rebound, Fitzy Grant. Fitzy Grant, layup left hand, good. He's got 5, and Morningside leads 68-49. Left side it goes Vanesson. Vanesson over the basketball, picks up the dribble, goes back over to Milliken. Milliken lost it, gets it back. Milliken puts it up, shot no good. But a foul on the play, and Connor will go to the free throw line. He's got 5 points so far tonight, leading scorer for the defenders this year, averaging 17.3 points per game. He's got 5 so far, and Milliken will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So first free throw on the way for Milliken. It's up and good. He's got another one coming. 6 points now for Milliken. Defenders trail 68-50, pending another free throw. And this free throw by Milliken is up and good. The right-hander, an 83% free thrower. He's got 7, and the defenders trail 68-51. 15 minutes remaining in regulation. Dordt brings a double team. Mustangs rotate it. Left side, another 3 for Alex Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon now with 24, and the defenders trail 71-51. Left corner, Vanesson, 3, good. Ty Vanesson with the three-point basket. He's got 15, and the defenders trail 71-54. Got to get some stops. Those have been hard to come by tonight. 61% field goal shooting for the Mustangs, including 57% from the arc. Left side pass. This is Dankla. Dankla. Back to Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter, Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon. Shot no good. Rebound tapped out and picked up by Dankla. Dankla with his first 2 today. And the defenders trail 73-54. Vanesson on the block. Gets it to Skop. Skop turn around in the paint. No good. And the rebound is controlled by Morningside. Mustangs coming back the other way. Picking up this dribble is Caden Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter passes right side Wilcoxon. Alex Wilcoxon Back to Dinkla. Dinkla in the paint. His layup, good. So Dinkla with back-to-back baskets. The lead stretches to 75-54. Van Essen is fouled in the paint, and we have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym in a minute.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Discover more than just inventory, service, and financing for Ford models. Mile Motor Company is committed to exceptional customer service. Mile Motor on Highway 75 North in Sioux Center. Online, milemotor.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Well, the Dordt Defenders at a crossroads right now. They're down 21. Got to start chipping away. You have to get some stops. They get the ball inbound to Van Essen. Underneath it goes to Milliken, and Milliken is fouled on the way up. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. So Dankla whistled for the personal, his first. And Connor Milliken will shoot two free throws. First one up and good for Milliken. Milliken now with 8. See if he can get on track at the free throw line. Second free throw is up and through as well for Milliken. Milliken with 9. And the Dordt Defender lead is a deficit, I should say, is 75-56. Dordt down 19 with 13:15 remaining. Right side Brocale. Brocale head fake. Snaps it left side. Ben Regenmorter. Ben Regenmorter right side. 3 on the way. Up and through. We have a new player in for the Mustangs. That is Holden Arneman. Arneman, number 5. First time we've seen him tonight. He knocks down a 3. 78-56. Pass goes into Scott. Scott, turnaround in the paint, no good. And this one could get out of hand if the defenders don't start getting some buckets. Right side pass. Grant. Grant with the left hand, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Van Essen. Van Essen over the basketball. Van Essen gets it away. Milliken. Milliken, shot no good. Tap in by Scott, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It'll be Morningside basketball.
Jake Proctor and Judson Hinkle for the Defenders.
78-56, Defenders down. Tyson DeVries will check into the game. So the Mustangs in front. And the lead expanding. They're down 78-56. Right side pass, Advedi. Gave it up to Brocale. Brocale lost it, and now picked up by Scott. And a turnover by the Mustangs. It'll be Dordt basketball. 78-56. 8 minutes gone here in the second half, and the Mustangs have expanded the lead. Remember, the Defenders had it down to 47-44 at one point. Since then, the Defenders have been outscored 31-12. Left side, DeVries. DeVries down to the baseline. DeVries back over to Scott. Scott, jumper, missed it, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touched by the Defenders. It'll be Morningside basketball. 11:38 left to play in regulation. And the Mustangs will bring it up with Braden Dankla. Dankla looking for Van Regenmorter. Now goes back to Advati. Advati pass over the top and the mismatch, and Advati with the 2-point bucket. He's got 10. 80-56 Morningside. They've outscored the defenders 30-12 here in the second half. Mustangs with a steal. Left side pass. 3 on the way. Missed. No good. Rebound Rogasic. Rogasic with it up the floor. Rogasic right side. Goes back over to Proctor. Proctor ace up, pocket picked. Here comes Brocale. Brocale on the breakaway. Slam dunk. Brocale with 17. And the defenders trail 82-56. 10:40 left to play. Rogasic on the left wing. Comes back out front, gets the return pass from Henkel. Goes back to DeVries. DeVries with it. DeVries back to Rogasic. Rogasic left side. Proctor. Proctor with it. Proctor gets around the corner, hands it off to Henkel. Henkel's shot no good, but he's fouled on the play. Judson will go to the free throw line where he is 1 of 4 so far today.
Judson Henkel, shooting
82-56, defenders down. Free throw by Henkel is up and through. He's got 12. And Will Coxon will check back into the game. Closing in on a season high. Season high is 26. He's got 24. Henkel, free throw up and through. Judson Henkel now with 13. And the defenders trailing 82-58. Mustangs closing in on the midpoint of the second half. Stretching this lead. Get it back to Dankla, and Dankla is fouled on the play. Ty Vanessen whistled for the personal. For Ty, his second. So 10:07 remaining. 82-58. DeVries trying to play the defense on Braden Dankla, and Dankla will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Dankla coming off a season high 10 points against Hastings on Saturday, a game that Morningside won 80-71. Free throw is up. Free throw is good for Dankla. He's got 5. And a second free throw on the way. That one's up and good as well. Dankla with 6. 84-58. 10 minutes remaining in the contest. Vanessen back over to Milliken. Milliken right side DeVries. DeVries gives it up. Proctor underneath to Henkel. Henkel back outside DeVries. DeVries 3, missed it, no good from the corner. Rebound taken away by the Mustangs. Mustangs with it, 9:40 left to play in the game. Right side pass. They throw through the paint. Picked up by Morningside. Coming up with the basketball, that was Arneman. Arneman feeds the post. Advati. Advati back to Arneman. Arneman. Step back 3, no good. And the Dordt defenders trailing 84-58. 84-58 our score. The Dordt defenders trailing in this one. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Eric Rankin, a proud sponsor of Dordt University Defender Athletics. For all your investment needs, call 712-722-0618 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, SPIC. Members Cut, more than meat, where strong values, great food, and hometown spirit comes together. Stop in and taste the difference community makes. Located just south of Scooters on Highway 75.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
All right. So after the timeout, the Dordt defenders with a free throw from Ty Vanessen. Vanessen makes the first. He's got another one coming. 16 points for Vanessen, now 17 for Vanessen. So the Dordt defenders back to within 84-60. My apologies, KIHK listeners. Had unit power down, but it looks like we are back and running. 9:05 left to play in the game. Shot no good. Didn't miss much. Ty Vanessen got fouled, went to the free throw line. We had a timeout. Defenders trailing 84-60. Pass goes left side. This is Polacek. Polacek. Right side it goes. Down underneath. Hankel. Hankel unable to hang on to the post entry pass. Wilcoxon to the trailer, Dreckman. Dreckman three, missed no good. There for the rebound and the putback is Advadi. Advadi with 12, and the defenders trail 86-60. Morningside with the lead. Dordt trailing, and steal by Morningside. Dreckman in for the dunk. Caleb Dreckman with 5. And the Mustangs lead it 88-60. The Mustangs have scored 40 points here in the second half. Beg your pardon, 38 points in the second half. Jake Proctor, quick three, no good. And the rebound taken away by Morningside. Mustang basketball, Dankla. Dankla up the floor. Dankla, nothing there, cut off. Goes back to Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon ties his season high over the made two. He's got 26. So Wilcoxon with the 2-point basket. Dordt trying to answer with a three, no good, but there for the rebound and the putback is Judson Hankel. So Hankel with the putback, and the Dordt defenders trail 90-62. 90-62, lob pass over the top, Advadi, tapped out, picking it up was Wilcoxon, and he got it back into Advadi, and Advadi unable to hang on to it. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Dordt. It'll be Morningside basketball, and the Mustangs will go with wholesale changes. Grant, Ian Maschenbacher, Derek Quinlan, Caden Van Regenmorter, and Daniel Brocale on the floor for the Mustangs now. Pass left side, Fitzy Grant. Fitzy Grant off of the glass, good. Grant with 7, and the defenders trail 92-62. 6:58 left to play. Pass goes right side, Vanessen. Vanessen, Polacek, Polacek, Vanessen. Vanessen with the left hand, too strong, off of the heel, no good. And Reed Friesen will check into the ball game for the defenders, checking out Judson Hankel. 6:48 remaining. Frustrating second half for the defenders. This one getting away from Dordt after it was 47-44 near the end of the first half, and Morningside has controlled since. Pass goes into the paint. Grant, left-handed hook, good. He's got 9, and the defenders trail 94-62. Milliken, top of the key 3, banks it in. Connor Milliken with 12, and the defenders trail 94-65. 6:10 remaining. Morningside basketball. Van Regenmorter, backdoor cut. Grant Grant with a 2. He's got 11. 96-65. Defenders down 31. Friesian squared up. Brocale poked it away. Morningside comes up the floor with the basketball. Mustangs have it. Quinlan. Quinlan to Brocale. Brocale back to Quinlan. Quinlan into the corner. And we've got a foul called on the play. Fighting through a screen. The defenders, Reed Friesian, whistled for the personal foul. Caden Osterwhite checks into the game. Asa Rogasic checks in. Checking out Jake Proctor and Ty Vanessen. And more new players for the Mustangs. Dobbs checks in. That's Preston Dobbs. This is Grant. Grant takes it into the lane, taken away by the defenders. Milliken forced that turnover. Connor up the floor. Connor Milliken with a layup. Count the hoop, and he is fouled. Connor Milliken with a 2-point basket. Now a chance at an old-fashioned 3-point play. Milliken with 14, trying for 15 here. Free throw by Milliken is up and through. Connor Milliken, the most recent member of the Dordt men's basketball 1,000-point club. With it on the right-hand side, this is Maschenbacher. Maschenbacher, right side, back to Van Regenmorter. Van Regenmorter 3, no good. Rebound cleared by Morningside. Morningside 3, no good. Rebound cleared by Milliken. Milliken with the basketball. Milliken fires it ahead. Polacek. Polacek down to the baseline. Polacek, Rogasic. Rogasic 3, in and out, no good. Rebound Friesian. Friesian comes back to Milliken. Milliken, left corner, Polacek. Polacek 3, missed it, no good. Rebound Friesian. Back over to Rogasic. Rogasic, ball fake, nothing there. Dribbling with the right hand. Into the paint. Rogasic fires it back out. Friesian. Friesian back to Milliken. Milliken with the basketball. Milliken off balance, 10-footer, good. Connor Milliken with 20, and the defenders trail 96-70. Mustangs will walk it up the floor. Now driving in, shot no good. But a foul on the play. On the drive by Maschenbacher, the junior from Fargo. And we have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute.
Each year, more students find their place at Dordt University. Through top-ranked academics and athletics, Dordt continues to flourish and grow. But what defines Dordt goes far beyond national recognition. It's an unwavering commitment to prepare graduates to serve in a changing world. But that mission doesn't end at graduation. It continues through the work and leadership of our graduates until all is made new.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
Ian Maschenbacher shooting 2 free throws. First one no good, another one on the way. Well, Morningside's going to go to 10-1 in the conference. The defenders are going to slip to 5-6, and it's going to be a battle from here on out for the defenders this season. Maschenbacher makes 1 of 2 free throws. It's 97-70. Tyson DeVries with it out front. 4:05 remaining. Right side it goes. Osterwhite. DeVries. DeVries into the paint. Tom Dobson 3. Good. Tom Dobson with the 3-point basket, and the defenders trail 97-73. Basket with it out front. Morningside. Pass left side. 3. No good. Rebound taken away by Braden Beckering. Beckering with the basketball. Beckering gives it back. Right side, Osterwijk. Osterwijk, 3, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by the Mustangs. Morningside with the basketball. Morningside leading 97-73. This is Cannon. Cannon gives it up to Quinlan. Quinlan to Arneman. Arneman, left side, gets the return pass. Arneman working against Osterwijk into the paint. Arneman, off balance shot, no good, but he's fouled. So Arneman will go to the free throw line. He's got 3 points. Made a 3 earlier this half. 3:13 left to play in the game. So Arneman with 2 free throws. First free throw is up and good. There's another one on the way. 98-73. And that one is off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound taken away by Dobson. Dobson gets it away to Beckering. Beckering with the basketball. Beckering into the paint. Stops right side, Osterwijk. Osterwijk. Left side it goes Friesen. Friesen, Dobson. Dobson with the basketball, DeVries. DeVries back to Osterwijk. Osterwijk into the corner, DeVries. DeVries, 3, missed, no good. Rebound, Friesen. Friesen off of the glass, good. Reed Friesen with the 2-point basket on the putback. Dordt trails 98-75. Morningside basketball, 2:40 left to play in the game. Mustangs have it. Driving, nothing there. Double team, kick out pass. Arneman. Arneman into the paint. Throws it left side. Cannon. Cannon drives in. Layup good. So Cannon with the 2. 100-75 Morningside. This is Beckering. Beckering in traffic. Braden Beckering, freshman from the Twin Cities, off of the glass, good. 100-77. So we approach the 2-minute mark of this one. Arneman driving in against Dobson. Cut off. Goes back left side. Now the return pass over to Quinlan. Quinlan reverse layup, no good, but there for the rebound and the putback is Moschenbacher. Moschenbacher with 3. Morningside leads 102-77. And we have a timeout for substitutions. Checking in for the defenders will be Jalen Kirkpatrick. Checking out, Tyson DeVries. And a new player checking in for the Mustangs as well. Checking out is Moschenbacher. Checking in is Voss. Left side, Dobson. Tom Dobson squaring up Friesen. Reverses Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick, 3, missed, no good. Rebound saved in. Here come the Mustangs and Cannon. Cannon, left side pass Johnson. Johnson returns it back to Cannon. 25-point lead for the Mustangs. Down to the baseline. Throw it into the corner, 1:15 remaining. Morningside content to run some clock. Now the 3 from the wing, missed, no good. Rebound controlled by Friesen. Friesen gets it away, right side Beckering. Beckering with the basketball. Beckering goes left side Osterwijk. Osterwijk, 3, missed, no good. Kirkpatrick tries to tap it, and it's controlled by Morningside. Mustangs coming back the other way. Mustangs have it. This is Voss. Under a minute to go. Steal by the defenders. Dobson to Beckering. Beckering, 3, good. He's got 5. And the defender lead is defender deficit is 105-77. 30 seconds remaining. 8-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Morningside with the basketball on the right wing. They get it back out front. Quinlan. Quinlan to Dobbs. Dobbs working his way in against Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick challenges the shot. Now Kirkpatrick's rebound attempt is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the defenders. It'll be Morningside basketball. And the Mustangs will throw it in. Ball is inbounded, and Morningside will run out the clock. That's your final. Morningside 102, Dordt 80. The Mustangs improve to 10-1 in the conference, while the Dordt defenders fall to 5-6. 102-80 your final. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the Wireless World postgame show right after this 2-minute timeout.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym, where the Morningside Mustangs were 102-80 winners over the Dordt Defenders. And as we get into the Wireless World postgame show, a reminder that the Dordt Defender men's basketball team will be back at home on Saturday, taking on the Doane Tigers, as the Dordt Defenders facing a Doane team that nipped them down in Crete. And the Defenders will be looking to get back on the winning side of things, standing 5-6 in the conference. And this is going to be a fight from here on out, as there are 8 spots available in the Great Plains Athletic Conference postseason field. And to me, there are 10 teams that have a really viable path to making the finals, the final 8. And the Dordt Defenders right now right in the thick of that battle with 9 games remaining in Great Plains Athletic Conference action. Why don't you go ahead and run the Hague Health Center highlights. Hague Health Center proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. And it was really all Morningside early in the second half of this one. They extended a 50-44 lead up to 24 points at 80-56. And the Defenders surrendered 9 out of 10 points early in the second half. And that really set the tone for the rest of the night. And the Morningside Mustangs go on to win it by a final of 102-80. Final numbers as we wrap up those Hague Health Center highlights. The Defenders 28 of 63 from the floor, 44%. 12 of 29 from the three-point line, 41%. 12 for 15 on free throws, 80%. 16 turnovers for the Defenders. Dordt had a 35-33 rebounding edge. Morningside also committed 6 turnovers, so they were 10 to the good on that side. The Mustangs, 41 of 72 shooting, 57%, 13 of 30 from the three-point line, 43%, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 78%. The defenders were led tonight by Connor Milliken with 20 points. Tyler Van Essen added 17. 15 points for Judson Henkel, 8 for Stephen Polacek, 7 for Jake Proctor, 5 for Braden Beckering, 3 for Asa Rogasic, 3 for Tom Dobson, 2 for Reed Friesian. The defenders were led in rebounding by Judson Henkel with 9, 5 for Connor Milliken, 4 for Jake Proctor, 2 assists each for Milliken, Henkel, and Van Essen. For the Mustangs, they were led by Alex Wilcoxon. He had a season high, 26 points. 17 points for Daniel Brocale. Caden Van Regenmorter ends with 16. He had all of them in the first half. Advati added 12 points. Fitzy Grant had 11. 3 for Moschenbeck, 4 for Arneman, 6 for Denkla, and 2 for Cannon. Wilcoxon led the Mustangs with 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals in 29 minutes of play. The defenders go to 5-6 in the conference, 10-9 overall. Morningside improves to 10-1 in the league and 13-5 overall. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with Coach Brian Van Haften and our player of the game right after this. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 1 minute.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
Wrapping things up on the Wireless World post-game show, the Dordt defenders lose to the Morningside Mustangs this evening, 102-80. It was a 50-44 contest at halftime, and Morningside stretched it out in the second half. Hot shooting for the Mustangs. The story of this one, 57% field goal shooting, including 60% in the second half. And Coach Brian Van Haften has made his way out of the locker room. And Coach Van Haften, a good, disciplined Morningside team tonight, and made life pretty challenging for your team in the second half. Had it down to a 3-point game near the end of the first half, and then Morningside really controlled things from there on out.
Yep. Yeah, they kicked us tonight. They did a really nice job in the second half. They really did a great job the whole game. They played well. I thought in the first half, I thought we hung around in there a little bit, but bottom line is they just played a lot better than we did tonight. Yeah, we're just going through it a little bit. You know, Nick Hansen had his ACL surgery today. You know, Jake Hargis has had his, and we just we're relying on a lot of young guys to play well for us, and you know, that makes it difficult to do, and it showed tonight. It especially showed on the defensive end. Offensively, we were okay, but you know, just defensively, we just have a little bit of trouble when we lose that physical size, and so we're trying to make up for it a little bit in different ways, but difficult to do.
And you talk about that size, and it hasn't showed up in the rebounding. I feel like you guys have rebounded. There have been stretches where it's a challenge, but the whole body of work, you rebound okay. But that the defensive end just feels like teams are getting good shots.
Yeah, they have been lately. I mean, we got off to a good start in the conference race. But, yeah, I mean, it just yeah, lately we just lack that little bit of physical toughness, and I mean, I know we're playing hard and all that kind of thing, but we're trying to make up for it, and then they went out and made a bunch of threes today, and so that makes it difficult. But you know, they played well. I mean, that's probably one of their better games that they played in a while, and kudos to them. I thought they passed the basketball well. Typically we do as well, but we just didn't quite pass it quite as well as we typically do.
The race is going to be a challenge. I was just penciling things out. 9 games remaining, and I think we have right now 6 or 7 teams with 4 and 5 and 6 losses. I mean, this one is not over by any stretch.
No, heck no. No, we'll just we just gotta. This is all I know, Mike. This is what way my life has always been, and I, as a coach, it's being my 30th year of doing this. And all you can do is just bounce back and come back the next day. I'm not a guy, and I know our guys aren't either. We do not give up. We're just going to keep going one day at a time. When things are going well, like last year, we went 26-2. We just kept going one day at a time, and we're going to do the same thing with this. And it's a great group of men. They are in it for each other. And we're just kind of going through it here a little bit the last 2 or 3 games.
The Dordt defenders, Coach, I'm going to let you go. We'll catch up with you again as you face Doane on Saturday, and let's see if we can get this thing back on track on Saturday.
We will, Mike. Thank you.
That is Coach Brian Van Haften, and that is just about going to do it for our post-game show, the Wireless World post-game show. We do need to take care of our player of the game. Today's player of the game brought to you by Ross Hoekstra with State Farm, serving Sioux County and the tri-state area. Call Ross 712-722-0806 for your insurance needs, or stop by the Sioux Center office. State Farm player of the game today is Judson Hankel. Judson Hankel, your player of the game, with 15 points and 9 rebounds. This has been a production done in partnership with the Dordt Media Network, Sioux County Radio, and the Dordt Athletic Communication Office. The Dordt Media Network is under the direction of Rich Lodewijk, and the staff is primarily student employees. The broadcast engineer today at Sioux County Radio today was Jason Heiser. Dordt Media Network operators today, Noah Zylstra and Lynn Marie Termolen, Parker Freeman, Lila Findley, Espen Klungseth, Samantha Wilbur, Aiden Ekoff, and Nathaniel Herman. Dordt Athletic Communication Office, his staff is made up of Matt Boss and Isabel Pfeiffer and several student employees. Special thanks to the Dordt University Advancement staff for its work in securing support for the broadcast and others like it. Our final scores, once again, the Morningside Mustangs defeat Dordt in men's play 102-80, and the Dordt women victorious 74-61. Good evening, everyone.